Hey everybody, Hebro77 here, along with Sagittarically Speaking. Uh, wait, no, there is no Sagittarically Speaking here. Huh, that's weird. I could have swore I invited him. Oh well, when he decides to pop in, he'll pop in. You know what I'm saying? He'll pop in. Let's see here. Let me hit guest. Nope. Nobody's here yet, Ball. Hey, Ball. Anybody here at your end? Nobody's there, Junior. Oh, shucks. I was hoping at least Sagittarically Speaking would be here. Well, maybe if I made the show completely about him, like if I said in the title or description, why Sagittarically Speaking is completely obsessed over flat Earth, but yet says he's not obsessed over flat Earth. Film at 11. Something like that. I don't know. Well, I have a little update with my stomach. My stomach's feeling much better. So there's no good reason why we shouldn't be doing Shifty Sunday tonight. We will be doing Shifty Sunday. However, my back is killing me. Oh, I've got the good old Bob Ross on in the background. Hold on, let me take him off of there. All right. Got my fan going on, but my chair's in the way. I got to wash the dishes later on. I got to make some tea. I drink tea almost every day. That could be a common problem with people with dehydration. Speaking of dehydration, I think it's time for good old Hebro77 to rehydrate. Take the cap off of my witchmadoodle here. Ah, yes, that's good stuff. Well, I tried to put a thumbnail on this one like I tried to do the last one, and it just wasn't happening. Yes, I've gone mobile again. And, well, thank goodness for Chef Boyardee, because, well, Chef Boyardee ain't got nothing to do with it. I just thought that sounded good at the time, because every time you say thank goodness, that slogan's just in your head. Like a lot of slogans are. Like we were, as children and growing up as an adults, we were brainwashed into certain slogans. Like every time you hear thank goodness, it's always almost immediately followed by for Chef Boyardee. And every time you hear double your pleasure, double your fun, it's almost always followed by double mint gum. Uh, there's just a lot of things like that that's ingrained into our heads. Like I'm stuck on Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid's stuck on me. You know, stuff like that. And that kind of brings up the Mandela effect a little bit, because there's a lot of that stuff that is ingrained into our brains. And when we hear it sung any differently, we immediately recognize the change as a change, because it is a change for us, because that's the thing. When people try to explain away the Mandela effect or say, oh, that's just a false memory or something like that, that's where it breaks down and it makes no sense. Because number one, how could you have a false memory of everything? You know what I'm saying? Like, how could it be a false memory if everyone else remembers it the same way? Like, not just one or two people, but like thousands upon thousands of people remembering the same way? They all have false memories? What? That makes no sense. And that's where the logic is faulty of these people who try to not disenfranchise, people who try to disingenuine the Mandela effect. and say, well, it's just false memories because everyone's memory is bad. Yes, our memory is bad. We do forget a lot of things like keys and days of the week. And sometimes we miss an entire week or something like that. But when you've got culture-wise, when you've got certain things that are just beat into you day in and day out, like when you're a little kid, like I said, you hear, oh, how I want to be an Oscar Mayer wiener, because an Oscar Mayer wiener's all I want to be. As if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, then everyone would be nice to me. Stuff like that just doesn't go away. We don't have false memories of that stuff. That's just like putting on your shoes. You put on your shoes every single day. You put them on the same way every single day. And if one day you did happen to put on your shoes differently, or if you did get them on from left to right or right to left instead of left to right, there would be something up and you would recognize it right away. Be like, what? Why am I putting my shoes on the wrong feet? What the hell? This is weird. Am I having a stroke or something? That would be your exact response. Well, the Mandela effect kind of works the same way. You hear something sung differently, or you see a logo that's done differently, and it's the same sort of thing. It's, you know, it's fucked up. You can see it's fucked up, and you can tell it's fucked up. Excuse my language, but it's the only way I can explain it. You don't wake up one morning and forget to tie your shoes unless you have severe Alzheimer's or dementia. It just doesn't happen. Same way with the Mandela effect. You don't get up one morning and decide you're gonna make Stouffer stovetop stuffing and realize it's no longer Stouffer stovetop stuffing for just no reason. Just go, oh, I guess it's always been Kraft stovetop stuffers, Stouffer, blah, blah, blah. See, now I can't even talk. But anyway, that's what I, get to thinking about when it comes to the Mandela effect. And I haven't talked about the Mandela effect in a long, long time, but when you're sick at your stomach and you're laying on the couch all day and you really don't feel like doing anything, these kind of thoughts just kind of creep into your head. And you do get better at being in depth to something. In-depth analysis, that's what we do here, folks. By the way, are you troubled by strange noises in the middle of the night?
Are you troubled by strange noises in the middle of the night?
Oh, that didn't work.
Do you experience feelings of dread in your basement or attic?
Have you or any of your family ever seen a spook, specter, or ghost?
If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute. Pick up your phone and call the professionals. Ghostbusters.
Okay. I just had to play that. Let me see here. We did have 2 people watching. One person just watching right now. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, about the Ghostbuster logo. There's people that think that the Ghostbuster logo is the other way. That the stripe that goes across the ghost was going from left to right instead of from right to left. Which I always remember it going from right to left. But that's another one of those things where it works both ways too. Let me put on my socks and shoes here, and I'm going to show you my garden real quick. No sense of going live with your mobile phone if you're not going to go mobile, right? So let me just do that right quick. Now I can actually get up, move around, be mobile, unlike I was yesterday when I was down with a severe case of stomach virus. You know what? I almost wonder if it really was a stomach virus or if it was something that carried over from Thursday. Because I lost a lot of water on Thursday. I was probably dehydrated to the point of heat stroke. And when you're dehydrated, your body goes through dehydration process. It takes a couple of days to recuperate. So I almost wonder, did I try to recuperate too soon from dehydration? I lost, just a few days ago, I weighed like 260 pounds. And now I'm down to 247 pounds. That's how much weight I lost in just a couple of days. So that's one thing about being sick, I guess. You lose weight. You don't feel great, but you sure do lose the weight. Oh, man. I had half sausage and egg biscuit today. Half. Believe me, folks, that's not me. I would have had that thing gobbled up in no time had I been my normal self. But I'm losing so much weight. I'm losing weight, but I'm not losing my belly. So a lot of that's probably water weight. I'm probably losing muscle mass as well. But I'll gain it back. It's just a matter of getting better and probably gain a lot of it back during the winter. I got 2 goals I want to do for this year, the rest of this year, going into next year, and that's I want to get a heater out in my garage for the winter time. And for the summertime, I want to get a big giant fan out there, like an industrial fan. Let's take a look at my garage. I got my shoes on now. Let me go ahead and turn my camera on. There we go. There's my camera. How do you, oh no, let me turn it off. Okay, I'm not going to turn it back on until I can get it, like, circled around. Like, I don't know how you do that from a mobile phone. But yeah, you saw my ugly, skinny mug there for a second. All this weight that I've lost. But tonight's going to be one heck of a good shifty Sunday. And I'll tell you, you guys are going to like it, I think. We're going to have Saji, Armor Up will be on the program. Hopefully. Hopefully nothing's happened to him. He didn't get sick or anything. Seems like half of my crew's been eliminated in the sickness, including me. Oh, man, I feel like I need to go to the bathroom. Not that way, the other way. The other thing. All right. Whew. Man, I'm about to do the dance here in a second. Hold on, let me go ahead and play something. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear that, so let me go ahead and play a little musical number here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. But when you gotta go, you gotta go. They say getting up and moving while you're sick can help prevent blood clots. I'm a firm believer in that. My back was really killing me earlier, man. I'd lay down so much that oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe it. Like my back was totally freaking killing me. So I'm up, I'm moving around, I'm doing things today. Getting stuff done here. Let me wipe up this little bit of crumb here. So here in a second, I'm going to show you my garden live on the air. I might even do this for Shifty someday. I wonder if I could switch off from my phone to my computer. I bet I can. But if I'm still live, I'm live, right? No matter what, like I could get on StreamYard. Let me go ahead and turn this fan off. So there we go. Oh, good Lord, I got to turn the top fan off. Did I get taller? Hell? All right, let's see. That's silly. Oh, wow. It looks like it rained. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain all weekend, so I'll turn my camera on, but I'm going to face it towards this direction. I hope you guys can see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's my plants. My pepper plants go over here. It sure did. It rained like a crazy person. My tomato plants, as you can see, are in better shape than they were that one day. See, I did all this work, and actually the grass is starting to grow a little bit more. I got to pull weeds out of there, looks like. I got a big old weed I got to pull out of there. I should have filmed this on the first day. Look at those big old tomatoes. Oh, I got a ripe one in there, looks like. Let me attempt to pick it. Let's see here. Where is it? Shit. Ugh. Look at that. It's all rotten on the bottom. This is what I've been getting here lately. They've been getting ripe but they've been getting rotten on the bottom. Let me toss this over there, as you can see. Let me see if I can toss it over my roof. Hit that squirrel over there that's on the wire. Oh, I went totally the other way. Oh, it's going to fall in the gutter. Oh, no, landed on the ground. Oh, let me see if I can toss that again. Well, I did that right-handed. Let's see if I can toss that in my left hand. I like this. I like going live. Whoa, almost fell. My stomach may be bothering me, but it doesn't mean I can't toss a tomato. All right, there's a look at the roof. Here's the tomato. And, oh, there it comes. That's pitiful. I'll just leave it there. See what happens when you're sick? You can't hardly toss tomatoes when you're sick. There's all of my hot peppers and whatnot have you. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, I would have been able to toss that tomato. Let's see if we got any more rotten ones. Maybe I'll toss one of them for you guys. Let's see here. No. Oh, there's a ripe one. Let's see if that one's rotten at the bottom. Maybe I'd toss it. Ooh, that's big. No, that looks... Look at there. It looks like there's nothing wrong with this one. I'm going to set that up on the thing. Too bad I really felt like tossing it. Tossing tomatoes is better than tossing your cookies, huh? That's right. Anyway, sorry you guys are missing this live. Oh, I got 2 comments there. Let's see. Hold on, let me wipe my hand off on my pants. So I got 2 comments. Crunchy Bee. Yes, I'm left-handed. Yeah, I'm gonna save that one. Damn, does my face look skinny, or is that just the phone? I guess the phone projects our faces as looking skinny. Yeah, looks weird. Sometimes the phone or the camera really makes my face look fat. Anyway, let me go back to the show if I can. How do I get back to the show? All right. Well, anyway. So, yeah, that tomato there, that's a real keeper. I guess I'm going to turn the camera off. There we go. Well, Crunchy B, I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry you're the only one here. Wipe my hands off on that whatchamadiddle there. So yeah, I am feeling better. So hopefully sometime today. My stomach is a little upset right now as we're talking. Maybe I got up, maybe I moved around too much. I don't know. But let me see if there's anybody backstage here. Gosh darn, there is nobody backstage here. Well, let me try something. Crunchy B, do you ever do any broadcasting? Let's see here. Of course, if you were broadcasting, it would be like, you know, there'd be nobody watching. So we're not going to do that. Neighbor's trash cans in my yard. Let's walk around to the front here. I'll turn my camera back on. All right, let's walk around to the front. I might do this tonight for Shifty Sunday. This is more free roaming stuff. I like this stuff. I like doing this. Oh crap, there's a dude on a bike. Let's see. Okay. Sounds like it needs new brakes. All right. Oh, my dang back. What we got here? There's my old busted couch. Nobody will take a busted couch, you know. Just saying. Whew, almost fell in that hole. So, yeah, it's a little bit wet out here. There's a rose bush. It's my grandparents' house. Rose bush. I planted that myself years ago. Striping a little bit too much. Now we get over here to this bush. That one's thriving too. I need to actually do some weed eating over here, as you can see. Get the weed eater out, cut that down. Whew, man. Anyway, let's go back to my place. Walk it very slowly here. My back's still hurting from not being mobile. What are those weeds? Guess I didn't get around to cutting those down. There's my my sweet basil plants. That one there is, as you can see, it's really large and in charge. Get down here. I like this. I'm going to do this for Shifty Sunday when we have more audience. Which right now looks like we have 0 audience. That's fine. All right. Go ahead and turn my camera off. There you go. So yeah, maybe tonight when we do the you know, the thing, you know.
But go, you know the thing.
That was weird. It's almost like he came on for 1 second and just went away. Thank God, my back. Let's get some light in here. Okay, we got 2 comments. Let me check those out real quick. 3 comments. Let's see here. StreamYard lies, you're still there. No, don't say you're nobody. You're obviously somebody. You count for something. Let's see here. Saggy still hasn't cut in yet. My stomach's starting to hurt a little bit. Like I'm starting to feel the pain. Probably because I'm walking around too much. I'm trying to do. It's too much too soon. No, please. Well, this is a heck of a live stream. I got to tell you. I don't really have much to say, but I'll say it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm just getting my water ready to make some tea. And I'm going to make some good OT here. I got a potato sitting here. I was going to heat up that potato. I got a potato and I got a pork chop. I got a pork chop in my fridge I was going to fix yesterday. But of course, you know, after the circumstances of suffering severe trauma to the stomach area, no pork chops for me. I even tried some soup yesterday and I was disgusted by it. I'm like, oh, I don't want to eat this crap. So maybe I can get my stomach on camera here. No, I'm just kidding. That might be a YouTube violation. Oh, there's a big hairy belly on there. Oh. Let's see here. I'll look at a mirror real quick. Yeah, it just looks like a big old. I've lost a lot of weight, but it's not showing. That's for sure. Guess I need to do a bunch of sit-ups when this is over. Now that I've lost the weight, just start doing sit-ups like a crazy madman, do a bunch of sit-ups and I don't know, crunches and squats. Just get that midsection all tight. So and maybe that'll help with the belly problems too. Just pretend like I'm still sick at the belly and don't eat anything. Anyway, how do I get back to where I was? Go to brands. There we go. Okay. I'm going to disappear for just a moment. I'll be right back. I'm not going to be gone long. I'm just going to finish making my tea. So just hang in there. Okay? Okay, sorry about that delay there. Okay, I'm still making tea, but I think I could do it. I've got the water part down. The water part's the most important part, is it not? Just got to get my tea bags out here. Let's see. All right. Get them out. See, my stomach is hurting a little bit, but I don't know if that's a nauseous hurt, like I still have a little bit of the virus in my body, or perhaps it's a I'm hungry kind of, because you know how you get that like between nausea and hunger type of deal, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, enough of stomach talk. I'm sure you guys are sick and tired of stomach talk. We had a SummerSlam extravaganza last night. It was about 2 hours and 30 minutes long, for those of you that don't know. I like to make these stop motion movies. And So for those of you that don't know, I do this. A lot of it's wrestling. Some of it can be there's various things that I do. But one of the most popular things that I do is the Mandela family videos. I think you've seen those. Crunchy Bee, I'm not sure. But just every once in a while, because I made these videos a long time ago, like the wrestling videos and the Batman videos. Like, I've been making movies ever since I was like 16 years old. I've been making home movies. Just never had a platform to put them on before. And when YouTube was new, I didn't really have a way of transferring my VHS onto DVD and DVD onto the computer. But eventually I ended up getting a VHS DVD recorder, and I have a lot of these movies on DVD. They've been transferred over, and so long story short, I'm just now getting to transferring them from DVD onto the computer. And so a lot of these movies I made when I was a lot younger are now I'm just now able to put them on YouTube. And I have a bit of an audience, so I figure why not put it on here on this channel. I do have two other channels that I do, I'm sure you're aware of. One of those channels is Hebros Toy Reviews. And that one's taken off. It only has 101 subs so far, but it's starting to take off. This one up to about 606, I think. And this one deals mostly with just Mandela effects and just weird things, basically. And of course, we have the two we used to have 3 live streams. We had the Shifty Sundays, our main live stream, of course, and Taco Tuesday used to be the 2 main live streams, and then we started doing the Thursday. So now it's Thursday and Shifty Sundays, the 2 main live streams. See, my stomach's starting to get a little bit more upset now. Again, I'm sure you're sick and tired of hearing about Hebro's belly problems. But anyway, let me check the comments. You got one comment here. Let me check. Mandela family. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that was, and it sort of became popular, sort of became a thing because I think Scarab showed it on his channel at one time. And, but yeah, no, I've done quite a bit of work in the Mandela family. In fact, not the Mandela family, I'm sorry. In the Mandela community, I have a lot of Mandela affected videos out there if you want to check them out. One of the very first ones I ever did was the one on the Bible, the lion shall lay with the lamb. I did that one. That was one of my very first ones. And then I think Coke Zero came after it because Lion and Lamb, well, actually, Lion and Lamb was the thing that convinced me that the Mandela effect was real. That was the one that got me. I'm like, now hold up a minute. Wait, hold on. Not that I was a huge Bobby's World. Hey, everybody, I'm Bobby. Woohoo! No, Bible. Not that I was a huge Bible scholar or anything like that. I knew that was in there. I knew that was in the Bible about the lion and lamb. That was a huge thing that everybody knew. Even people that weren't religious knew about the lion and the lamb, And I remembered one of my favorite movies of all time is Jesus of Nazareth. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. whoa, he talks about the Lion and the Lamb and Jesus of Nazareth. Now, how on earth is he talking about the Lion and Lamb of Jesus of Nazareth if it was never in the Bible? And so, out of curiosity, I went to go look it up. And sure enough, it was still in the movie. So I took my phone and I put it up to the movie and I played the movie. And then I put it on there. But since I wasn't very well known at the time, Scarab got full credit for that Mandela, for that residue, because he had the same idea I had at the same time. He put it up there. Not that there's anything, I don't really care about that, but just it is kind of cool, in fact, because it's like this dude had the same idea I had, and he's like way bigger YouTuber than I am. It's like cool, but that's what changed my mind, because at first, and I've told this story, I know, on several occasions, but at first I wasn't a believer in the Mandela effect. I was one of those people. I was the ones that I mentioned at the top of the show, the skeptic. I was a skeptic. I was a very skeptic person. And I, in fact, was looking at the Mandela effect, trying to debunk it. And my first, what I thought was a successful hit, was Oscar Mayer. And to me, Oscar Mayer, there's no change in Oscar Mayer whatsoever, by the way. That one doesn't affect me because of the song. As I said earlier in the broadcast, songs is so what ties us to memory. And when I remember the song, I remember them going, Baloney has a first name, it's Bolgna. My baloney has a second name, it's Mayer. Wait, no, I said that wrong. I always say that wrong. Why do I always say that wrong? That's not how I remembered it. My baloney has a first name, it's Oscar. Oscar, yeah. Oscar. My baloney has a second name, it's Mayer. So I remember that's just the way I remembered the song. So that's how I tied it into the name. But that one, I was so convinced. I was like, okay, yeah, got it. Boom, right there. Got you guys. But then on the very next video, I did something called the Coke Zero conspiracy. And when I found out that the name, that it was never called Coke Zero, that it was always Coca-Cola Zero, I was like, well, wait a minute. No. But no, wait. That's just on one thing, right? That's just on a commercial, like one banner. So I went and I looked, and I went down that rabbit hole. I went down into the rabbit hole. And as I looked down into the rabbit hole, I saw Coca-Cola. I'm like, no way. This product was always called Coke Zero. I have a bottle up there at the house that says Coke Zero. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to prove them wrong right now. I went up there, and sure as the day is long, that Coke bottle that I had seen not just 5 minutes ago that said Coke Zero changed right in front of my eyes from Coke Zero to Coca-Cola Zero. And that's when I knew that the Mandela effect was real. That's when I knew that I was in this thing to stay. That's when I knew that, there's no way the Mandela effect could be anything but totally 100% legitimate. Like, there's no getting around that. There's no fooling. So that's when I knew I had to start making my videos. So I started making videos, and then I got involved with the community. Jason McFalls was actually the guy who introduced me to a lot of the, I wouldn't say big shots, but a lot of the smaller big wigs. And then, of course, I started watching Photo Helix, and then after I watched Photo Helix, I started watching Scarab, and me and Photo Helix kind of became friends a little bit, and then Scarab, from Scarab's channels, how I got introduced to Armor Up. Armor Up started watching some of my stuff, and then because I did call-ins, I continuously. I mean, I was doing call-ins a lot. Like I was like their number one call-in dude. Like I called in so much that I was practically a fixture on that show, and so that was back in the day. And then it went from there to me getting my own laptop, and from there to me getting my own show, because back in the day you couldn't do live streams on your telephone. You couldn't do them on your Android device, because that was through Hangouts. That's when we still had the old Hangouts, and we couldn't do live streams unless you were on a laptop. So I got my laptop, and I convinced Armor Up to start doing live streams with me. And we talked about getting one other person. And he said, I said, who do you think we should get? And he said, we'll leave that up to the Holy Spirit. And I shit you not, a couple days later, Saji contacted me, I think in a chat. He was in Scarab's chat, and said, hey, man, what's your email? I want to get a hold of you. I want to talk. And I gave him my email, and we emailed each other. And then I think eventually that led to putting him in a hangout, and we got to talking. He said, I've been wanting to do live. I heard you wanted to do live streams and blah, blah, blah. I don't know how he heard that, but so we eventually got all together and came up with the concept for Shifty Sunday. And that's been 2 years ago. And we haven't looked back since. So there's my story. Yep. Okay, let's see some of the comments here. Sorry, I'm not reading all your comments. Hey, speaking of Armor Up, hey, we got Armor Up in chat. Cool. How cool is that? That is so cool, man. I'm glad to see Armor Up in chat. We got Nicole Ackerman. Coke Zero is definitely in the top 20 MEs for me, yeah. Coke Zero for sure. I think Armor just left. I don't know. But I was hoping he'd jump in here. Not in here, but in chat. Cool. Good to see him. So hopefully tonight, Armor, you'll be ready and raring to go, as they say in the business, I do believe. Nope. I hope that's a joke. Nope. Oh, you didn't leave. Okay. I thought you were saying nope, like you wouldn't be on Shifty Sunday tonight. I'm like, what? Oh man. No, man. I don't know if you were here when I was telling my whole story about how Shifty Sunday got started, but you know, I think mostly I was telling it to Crunchy Bee, because I don't think she's aware, or not just Crunchy Bee, but you know, whoever's listening. I know I've told it before, but you know, a lot of new people these days, and they don't hear the story, and you know, I think it's a pretty cool story. I don't know, but yeah, you'll be glad to know my stomach's doing way better, and we're gonna have one heck of a good Shifty Sunday tonight, I hope. And I know Armor's got Acts. I forget what books. The third books of Acts. What you reading for us tonight, Armor? Refresh my memory. I forget. The sickness has taken over my brain, and it's just Okay, that's just an excuse. I have bad memory anyway. No, what you got for us tonight, man? Acts chapter 3. All right, cool. Sounds good. And I'm sure Saji will be anticipating that. You know, he missed the last one. I know he really wanted to hear the last one. So you know, he had some issues last week. Hopefully he'll be able to join us this week. I can't believe I've been going on for 46 minutes here. That's kind of amazing. Well, Armor, I think you missed the tomato tossing, and I showed them like one of my ripe tomato. Every time I get a ripe tomato, it seems to be rotten at the bottom. I don't know what's going on. But my aunt and uncle, they've been getting ripe tomatoes the whole time, and they've been just fine. So I don't know if it's an area thing or if I'm just making them sick by coughing on them or what the deal is. I don't know. But hey, guys, I'm going to take a drink of my Gatorade real quick. And hold on just 1 second while I do that. My tea's ready also. Doesn't look like I made as much tea as I hoped that it would. It didn't fill all the way up for some reason. That's weird. Been watching a lot of Bob Ross. I like to watch Bob Ross when I'm sick. I don't know why that is, but it just, you know why it is? It kind of reminds me of when I was a kid and I would be sick from school and I'd watch PBS shows, and Bob Ross was one of those guys that would be on PBS in the afternoons, and when you were sick from school, that's what you watched. And so anyway, he just is, to me, he's just an amazing painter. You know, like he starts out, you have no idea where he's going, and then he paints like a beautiful mountain or like just a wonderful seashore or something, but it just starts out as just like a blob or something. Like he could take a blob of paint and he just starts starts scratching the canvas, and all of a sudden you got like these beautiful mountains with green trees and, you know, beautiful ocean spray and these beautiful fluffy clouds, and with sunshine behind them even. I mean, it's just, to me, that's an amazing gift to be able to create such wonderful paintings like that. And he was an amazing painter and pretty wonderful guy, actually. You know, he loved animals, and I think he really did have a genuine love for what he was doing. And you know, at the end of every show, he would say, "Until next time, God bless, and you guys take care of each other," or something like that. You know, he always had that same sign off. And at the beginning of each show, there was never really a big introduction or anything. He always just say, "Hey, glad you could join me today." You know, that was his normal sign on. But yeah, you know, good old Bob Ross. And you know, there's a lot of things people don't know about him. One of the things is he had long hair, and because it was so much management that he didn't want to, like, really, it was a lot of work to take care of. He decided just to go get himself a perm, and when he got a perm, it kind of turned into an afro because his hair was just so long. And well, he immediately regretted that because he's like, "Oh man, I don't really care for this perm too much, you know." But he was gonna change it. But by that time, his producer said, "No, hey, you know, it's already become sort of a trademark. Why don't you keep it?" He's like, that it separates you from the rest of the people here on PBS and stuff. It gives you that unique look, you know. So he kept it, and thank goodness he did, because man, it really, I think it really does give him that uniqueness, that trademark, so to speak. But anyway, that's enough about Bob Ross talk. It's fun that we can create and we can do all these wonderful things, and well, right now as we speak, I'm creating something right now. It may not be as wonderful or as beautiful as fluffy clouds or wonderful sunshine or anything like that, but I am creating something. I don't know how good it is, but not only am I creating, but I'm connecting with you guys. I feel blessed to have people that I can talk to and just know that you guys are there. I know it sounds kind of funny, like, well, bro, you're just some guy on the internet. And I know that I'm just some guy on the internet. And I know I don't have that big of an audience or anything like that, but I still feel really blessed to have who I do have, and I really appreciate you guys. I really do. And yesterday when I was feeling sick and I just felt like I couldn't get up out of bed, and I went live. And when I went live and I saw that there was people that genuinely cared for my health and stuff, and it made me feel good. That kind of thing really makes you feel good. It really does. It means a lot. It means a lot more than what you think. I don't know how to explain it. Like, a lot of times you talk to people on the internet and they're just a bunch of phony balonies. But I think a lot of you have real hearts and you genuinely care. Like you don't just watch the show, because if you didn't care, you'd just be a bunch of numbers. You know what I mean? But you're not just a bunch of numbers. You're people who watch the show because you enjoy it and you enjoy listening to us, even when we're just rambling on like I am. You know what I mean? Like, you have other choices. There's other people probably broadcasting right now. There's other videos out there, but anyway, I just wanted to point that out, that there's people out there in the world. There's real physical people that walk around and they just assume to step on you is to look at you. Those kind of people I can do without. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of good people out there in the world too, but for every good people, there's got to be about 1,000 bad ones. So what I do, it's so much more than me just having a platform and me hearing myself talk and stuff like that. I mean, that is part of it, of course, but actually, I don't even listen to my own broadcast most of the time. Once the broadcasts are done, that's it. I put them away, and I might listen to a little bit here and there, but might listen to the funny parts if there was any funny parts. Kind of like when me and Saji banter back and forth. I'll go back and listen to that, but for the most part, I just do it for you guys. I like you guys, and I do it also, to spread good news and just express myself and to create, just create good content, because there's a lot of really bad, ugly content out there. And I think for every bad and ugly and nasty content that's out there, we should combat it by creating good content. We have the ability to do that. So why not do that? Why not create positive and good content? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like we've been given this gift to put things out there, that aren't just entertaining, but that are edifiable as well. Stuff that people can listen to and they can get information from, and they can make a discernment as to whether they're going to take that and use it, or whatever. But I got to tell you, like I said, if we're here for one reason, and that reason, some of us have a purpose in life. Not all of us have the same purpose. God doesn't just put us all here to be clones, or not clones, robots. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have different purposes. Some of us are fighters. Some of us are comedians. Some of us are entertainers. Some of us are comforters. Some of us are here to spread the good word. Some of us are here to lead others down good paths. And some of us are here just to spread information and joy, and to entertain. And I feel like I can do all three of those things. And then that's cool. And that's why I enjoy making my other movies so much too, is I feel like they entertain people, and they entertain people in a way that doesn't upset anybody. They entertain people in a way that doesn't it's not harmful to anyone. There's a lot of programs out there that's very harmful to people, and it's very toxic and I hate using that word toxic, but that's the only word I can truly find right now. But if you could put out good content, and content that is edifiable, entertaining, and content that people enjoy, then why not? Why not do it? That's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say in all this. But I'm going to turn my camera back on for just a minute here. Let's see, we got some comments. Let me go ahead and read the comments. Let's see. An understanding heart warms all that are graced with its presence. That's a very, very well said, Crunchy Bee. Very well said. But no, that's pretty much all I had to say about that. I don't want to get too deep into it. But let me turn my camera back on one last time. As you can hear, I just opened my door again. Turn it back on. There we go. I did this earlier, but some people might have missed it. Got a lot of rain. And I think when you're sick, the best thing you can do is get up and walk around. And that's what I'm doing. I'm walking around. I showed my tomato patch earlier, as you're seeing now. But that was the only ripe tomato, the one I set right over here on the grill, and the one I threw over my fence. This one here doesn't look too bad. It looks like it might get better. So if that one's ripe, and you can see it's not rotten on the bottom or nothing, then there's going to be a whole bunch more get ripe. And of course, there's that one I tossed. I believe I tossed it over there somewhere. Oh, I guess I could show you my potatoes I dug up earlier. Let's see. Get a light on here. I dug these up Thursday. Thursday's when I had my bad episode of dehydration. Let's see. Can you guys see in here very well? It's kind of dark in here. But these are good, plump. See? Nice sized potatoes. That one's kind of rotten, looks like. Oh yeah, that's got rotten totten. It's a rot tot. I'm gonna throw that someplace. Oh, that's nasty. Don't eat that potato. It's got worms in it. Let me toss it. Where am I going to toss it? Let me toss it in the alley. Again, I'm left-handed, but I'm sure with my right hand, let's see how far I can toss this potato. Right-handed, and this is at a weird angle because I'm holding my phone. So, dang it, that tree got in the way. Oh, heck. Hold on. Oh, I don't want to touch it. It's got that rotten stuff on it. All right. Look how bushy it is. That's gross. All right. Let me point up here. I got the potato in my hand. Ugh. Hey, it made it over the roof. How about that? All right. Whew. You know what they say about rotten potato? It could rot the whole bunch. Like if I kept it in there, it would have gotten to the whole batch. Let's see here. Make sure there's no more rotten potatoes in there. All right. Doesn't appear to be. So I'm going to turn my camera off. Whoops, I didn't mean to press that. I don't know why I pressed that. Let me turn my camera. Well, thank you, Crunchy Bee. I appreciate the compliment. My garlic is, let me turn the camera back on. My garlic's all dry, but I got no place to, I got to clip it off. Here's a nice big size piece of garlic there. I need to drop that into a bag and hang it. Whew, garlicky. Anyway, turn the camera back off there. All right. I think that's all I'm going to do of this broadcast. Let me check one more time and see if Saji decided to. Nope. He probably made himself something to eat and then passed out. I sent him an invite, but he's probably going to save it all up for tonight, for Shifty Sunday. But hey, you know what? I've actually done a 1 hour and something broadcast, not too shabby for just broadcasting from my phone. Garlic is a natural antibiotic. You got that right. Yeah. Maybe I should eat all them garlics right there. I'd be a stinky mess, but boy, would I be strong. My body would be able to fight off all these stupid little viruses. Anyway, let me get back over here. For everyone here at, what did I call this live stream? I forget. The news, I guess? Something like that. This has been Hebro77, along with, just Hebro77. And I'd like to thank Crunchy Bee, Armor Up, and Nicole Ackerman for kindly stopping in. And we hope to see all you folks again tonight on Shifty Sunday. That's Shifty Sunday, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. Let me read one last comment here. Father's love and blessings to you too, Armor. And we'll see you tonight as well. All right. Let's see here. Where was I? Oh, yeah. For kindly stopping in, that's 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. Don't forget to click that notification bell if you want to. You don't want to miss it. It should be a fun one. So we'll see you then. Goodbye for now, everybody.
Well, that does it for tonight's show. It's been real, and it's been fun. And yes, it's even been real fun. But as all good things do, they must end. But remember, there will always be another show. Well, at least I hope there'll be another show. As long as my internet keeps going and I'm still alive, I guess there'll be another show. But anyway, until next time, remember that snakes don't always bite, but when they do bite, oh brother, it really hurts. So long, everybody. Ha ha. Yeah. Hey, do you like this music? It's completely free. Oh yeah. Dig that jam. Ha ha. See ya.